Here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised. Hey, what's up, you guys? You're now tuned in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol Podcast, where we talk about, relate, and debate about anything and everything that has to do with sex, love, and alcohol. You can find us here live each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After we wrap, you can find us on each and every podcast streaming network. So make sure you guys tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And what would Sex, Love, and Alcohol be without hosts? We got Chrissy here in the building. We also have Miss Tiffany. She's here with us. And we also have two wonderful new hosts, Miss Empress and Miss Rain. You know, follow each and every one of us on Instagram. And also tell a friend to tune in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. You know, each and every week we got new shows, guests, and everybody for your liking.
So, your bitch is your lines hours.
First of all, wait. I need to ask again. Can we move this in bourbon? We'll not be popping anyone.
I think you guys like our spicy conversations. That's why you guys keep coming back.
Now, the Evening Rush Network now has the app, so catch it on favorite podcasts all in one place at the Evening Rush Network app. That's right. So catch all your favorite shows. What are you waiting for? Download it now.
I could not have said it any better. So make sure you download that app to stay connected with us and up to date on all your favorite shows. And now is almost time for the show. So pour yourself a drink and get ready and enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe to the Evening Rush Network and Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
Woo! Hey, what's up, you guys? Thanks for tuning in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol yet for another week. We always come to you every week with more new, spicy, different episodes and, you know, actually more guests. So thanks for tuning in with us. And, of course, we are your hosts. We got Miss Empress on top. We got Miss Tiffany down below. We got Miss Rain down below as well. And we got myself, Miss Chrissy. And, of course, each and every week we try our best to have different guests, different faces, different points of view in the show with us. So, of course, we have a special gentleman that wants to voice his opinion on some topics. Here, Mr. Blake, what up? How are you? Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. I'm sober. I'm not even high, so this is going to be good.
You're sober.
Sorry in advance.
Got you.
Sorry in advance, everyone.
As soon as the show is over. Yeah.
Sorry in advance, everyone.
I can't. Yes.
Epic.
Mr. Blake, thanks for joining us. You have anything going on with yourself? Anything you want to share with the viewers, with our fans, with anything like your Instagram, I don't know, your business ventures, anything that's going on?
You can follow me on Instagram at Blake Half. I don't remember my Twitter name, so hold on with that one. I'm currently working on a poetry book called Love, Lust, and Life. So Each poem, all of them connect. It's like one story, but it tells like a whole journey. But all three of those facets are part of it. So yeah, that's coming soon. Really soon.
And he's an amazing writer, y'all.
I love poetry. So I will definitely be purchasing, okay? And we'll make sure we put your book out there for everybody to know and see when it comes out. You know what I mean? We got you on the promo.
Appreciate that.
You know, that's a little perk for joining our show. You know, we get free promo for everybody that joins the show. You know, we got you. But we do appreciate you guys. We are. I do apologize for our tardiness today. You know, there's a lot going on in summertime, you know, and I know some of y'all saw the topics going out. So y'all like, yo, what's going on? It's 8 o'clock. We got y'all. Don't worry. We got y'all.
My bad.
But yes, this week's show is about
Pleasure accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, pleasure accountability. And forgive me, I'm sick. Empress is sick, so forgive us.
Yeah,
if I mute,
we're gonna get through this.
No, we gonna get through this
anyway.
Fine, I'm a regular loud ass, so you know we all in there.
I can't. My definition of pleasure accountability is basically taking accountability for what you can do, are doing, and not doing. Don't always think that because you're pleasuring somebody, you're actually doing it the right way, and the other person's actually, accepting like, oh, you know what, you good. Like sometimes you may be having your good day and might be having your off day, or you might be your off day every damn time, and that goes for men and women. So it's also taking accountability when you have your good days and your bad days, knowing that your partner is not pleased. And sometimes your partner is never pleased, but you're always satisfied. So let's get into this. So this is how it is. So
shit, I ask questions.
As you should.
What do you like?
Yes. Did you like that? That was something different. Let me try.
Mm-hmm.
No, really? No, cool. All right. Well, let me know. I bet you be needing to know because I'm going to tell you.
You can't always read a person's mind. They have to express to you as well because
Right.
I mean, it's not always all on you. You know, it can't be all on me if you're not telling me what you want or what you don't want. I'm not. You got to let me know. You got to speak up because I'm going to speak up. So you got to know.
And you guys know how sometimes with men, men I know ask more than females, like, how was it? Females need to be honest, first of all. Females need to be honest in those questions.
I'm glad
So that's I don't know if that's an ego thing for men, but a lot of guys I know be like, yo, so how was it? Yo,
but see, I feel like if you're confident and you know what you're doing, you shouldn't have to ask, but you should be able to gauge the person's body and reactions with that.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
That whole motherfucking part. That whole part. Capital letters, exclamation points, all of that.
Excuse me. And I do agree with you too, because I always like when guys ask me that, I don't answer. I'm like, why do you guys do that? To me, that's a turn off to me asking a question because my mouth has no filter. So if you ask that question, you gotta be ready to hear what comes out of my mouth. And
exactly.
And not try to be like, oh, bitch, fuck you type of shit, whatever. But it's like, if you was whack, you was whack. Like, you kept, and somebody actually asked me that question, but they kept asking me over and over again. And I wouldn't answer until I answered. I was like, listen, one, you asking me millions of questions during sex is a fucking turn off. Don't act like, fuck me. Stop asking me 20,000 fucking questions. Is that it? Is that like, that shit irks me. Like, if you know how to fuck, you know how to fuck. Fuck the way that you fuck. Like, at the end of the day, like, if I don't like it, nigga, I'll tap you 2 times. Get the fuck up. Like, I don't know.
Right, let's change it out. This ain't work.
Tap it out.
Like, like roll over. That one tap, roll over. Let me handle this. Let me do my thing. Because your shit ain't working.
And junk dick is not always good dick, too. Oh, no. Sometimes that too. Not always good.
Yo, junk dick be going on forever sometimes. And it'd be like, yo, can you just get up off of me? Like, junk dick.
Word, like, nigga, we done.
Yeah, like, I'm done. Get up off of me.
You do it too.
So, Blake, what is your definition of pleasure accountability?
Before I even get that answer that question, I have a question for y'all. So we all know the numbers.
Hold on, you switching roles on us early in the damn show. We even hit 10 minutes. Listen. I told y'all.
I said sorry.
This is a real question. All right. So
Don't
we
make
all
me
know
laugh
the
too
numbers in terms of how much women orgasm, right? Like
Okay.
like 17 to 20%, something around that area. But why don't y'all hold us accountable for such low numbers? Like, why do we still get chances? Because we can do whatever the fuck we want, and we still keep getting chances to do it.
Nice.
Okay, some females, and I'm saying some don't know how to make. I can't say not. Some females don't really know their body that well. Okay. So some don't know their pressure points in way to orgasm. So if they're not having an orgasm when they're having sex, it's hard for them to relay that to their partner. Like, all right, fuck me this way, fuck me that way, do that, switch me that, for them to orgasm or even have any kind of arousal of anything. So the thing is that if your partner's not doing it right, it's your job to teach them. How can you teach somebody if you yourself don't know how to pleasure yourself?
Right.
It's very true.
So how is that number going to go up if that woman is not learning her own body to learn how to pleasure herself, to teach the man how to do it for her? You understand? So it's kind of difficult. So the ones that know themselves will teach the man how to make them come or orgasm.
Well said. Well said.
I think some men also are intimidated by women that know their body as well.
That's a challenge, though. Like, you want that, because if you're
it's not a challenge. That's a challenge for a secure man. An insecure man, they're not going to. It's not a challenge. That's
whole fact.
Intimidating to them.
Whole fact.
My thing is, if you tell me like, yo, listen, this is how I like to be pleased, or I can come this many times. Okay, let's turn this shit up a notch. Let's have some fun.
Right. But you know what? Not just that. I feel like women still enjoy sex a lot. So even if the man that she's having sex with, if he's not, helping her to reach climax, she still enjoys sex. Like, for instance, for me, like, okay, maybe I didn't get there this time, but I still enjoyed that closeness with you, that moment, that interaction with you. So,
it's more the intimacy.
Yeah, I still enjoy the moment with you. It's just that maybe I didn't get there this time. It doesn't necessarily make you whack or means that something was all the way off. It's just sometimes it is what it is. So yeah, you still get a chance to do it again because I enjoyed it.
Okay. That's a good answer. I like that.
I agree 100%.
But to answer the question about the accountability part, I think for me it's communication. Like you have to be in listening. You have to be able to hear constructive criticism.
That part too.
You might try something on one
part again,
and it don't work on the other person. But you have to be willing to learn that person's body and go through those motions to get there. Like if you're
patient to learn, be open to hearing. You don't know everything, so just be open to the constructive criticism. And women should definitely, I guess, be conscious of the man's ego because it's very fragile in that department. So I guess you have to have a way of, being comfortable enough to tell your person, like, listen, that wasn't it. And it hasn't been it for a while. So let's try this.
So you mentioned, and I'm glad you said that about the ego part. Do you think when it comes to, since men don't vocalize displeasure enough, do you think that the female ego is more fragile in regards of sex? Because I don't think women believe that they can have bad sex.
Oh, you can. Your pussy can be bad.
I don't think women think they can have bad pussy. That's a difference than having bad sex. I think they were like, okay, it is what it is. We didn't do good this time. But if you tell her pussy is whack, that's when she's gonna feel away. So
that's like saying to a man like that dick was whack, nigga. Like what the fuck was that shit?
Tell these niggas that. Tell these niggas that.
Well, I actually broke my little 6-7 month no sex fast, right? So but mind you, the first time it was like we was both drunk, whatever. We was both drunk. But the sex was okay. I made when you drunk. I don't, but it happened. It happened. But the sex was okay. The sex was okay. I did my thing still because he came multiple times. It was good, and he came. I did not because, of course, I was drinking. I don't come on alcohol. I'm done. I don't come on alcohol. I already knew that was gonna happen to me. So he asked that question like, "How was it?" You weren't bad, but I know myself with drinking. I already gave you the heads up, like, don't worry about me because it ain't happening. So, again, I guess I kind of made him like, nah, we fucking again. Like, if not today, tomorrow, sometime later, whatever. So we met up again, and it was like a quickie type of in and out type of thing, whatever. It was mediocre, whatever. But the third time, yes. From communicating as it's saying, all right, because the multiple hit ups like, yo, you coming over? No, I was drinking. If he's drinking, I'm drinking, or he's smoking, we're not having sex. So I said, I'm gonna make sure that, because I said, if the third time ain't it, we are never fucking ever again, sir. We're not fucking again. Like, I don't care how fine you look, how good, like we are not fucking again.
First of all, her getting past the second, she don't normally give a second. Right. So this is it.
You must like him.
I do. So I get, Lord help me. But I told him, like, listen, if the third time ain't it, nigga, we not fucking again. Like, you just gotta fucking don't FaceTime me, text me, don't call me. I don't want to hear your voice because your voice to like everything turned me on. So I was like, don't just text me. Like, we be all right with the texts. I'll be a pen pal for the rest of your life. You be good. But nah, that ass, like the third time, we both was on one. I don't know what the fuck we was on, but we were on one, and that shit was fucking amazing. But fucking from communication, like we know how to. We basically kind of tweaked it, like what we can do, and constructive criticism, whatever. But unfortunately, I came first, multiple times, and I made him come, but he's like, yo, round 2, round whatever. Normally I'm a round 2, round 3 person. Honestly, that shit was that good. I was done off. Like my body shut down, my legs were shaking. I was done. Like I was officially done. And him actually trying to do round 2, he was like, yo, you dried up on me. I'm like, yo, because I'm done, my nigga. Like I just fucking came and squirted everywhere. I ain't got shit else in me. Like, yo, I'm out. But even when him tell me like, oh, you're mad dry right now. Like, what the fuck? I want to go again. I'm like, nah, like I'm done. Like I fucking give you head. I'll do this. I'll do whatever else. But nigga, I'm done.
Head. And like, that's another thing she don't do.
Exactly. I was compromising here because nigga, we gonna do this again because that shit.
You don't know.
Wait, come out. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I know he's gonna stop this.
This was going great. But then I heard something that disturbed my ears. It hurt my heart.
Not to disturb the fucking ears. Oh god.
So you said that you don't gawk.
I do. I don't like
movement. Not the hand movement.
Why? If I'm not intruding too much, why don't you like doing it?
Trust me, you're not intruding. She's an open book. Answer whatever.
No, it's just not my thing. Okay. Like everybody has their thing, and that's not my thing. I do a lot of weird shit on the penis, like with my vagina, so I don't need to use my mouth. But if you want the oral sex, I would give you the oral sex. But after a while, my jaw hurt, my lip, everything back here, and I took out my tonsils, so it goes really far back. But after a while, yeah, it's a little bit too much for me.
Not even being funny.
So taking out your tonsils, you got no gag reflex?
No, but I still like you do, but I like if it goes all the way back.
Oh. But you can
in high school, I took acting classes, right? So it's for your jaw, and they have you do the vowels like A-E-I-O-U, but you got to move your mouth. Just do that, and you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
It's a muscle, so you work the muscle out.
I gotta do AI. What the fuck? AI? What in the whole fuck? I gotta do the vowels. I gotta do the vowels on the thing.
Yeah. No,
I
gotta practice and build up your
A-E-I-O-U.
What does that do?
It stretch the back.
Tiffany, you don't have to worry about that. So you're good. So
you know
that. No, not like
that. I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
Don't make me laugh.
Not like that.
Sorry.
I can't stand him. God.
You know, I had some pralines. I'm done. So, I'm off my meds. I'm sorry.
No, but I do, honestly, I do it, but I'm not a fan. But I will pledge you. Like, I will pledge you, but honestly, you're not going to get it all night from me. You're not like, I'm not one of those.
But when you do it, like, is it like, can the person tell that you're not into it?
Right. That's what I was about to say. Is he gonna be able to tell that you're not into it?
Okay, then that's not bad.
No, because I've been a thumb sucker all my life, so it's a thing.
Not the thumb.
Thing. I don't know.
Just a bigger thumb.
Oh wait, so hold on. Let's catch up on this. Hold on, real quick. No comments. It says, "Hey ladies, it's a turn on to some men hearing you call him daddy, saying the sex is the best, or let him know the pussy is yours. It's his, excuse me."
I hate that.
Is it really? Is that like that really such a turn on?
It depends on the person and how they say it, because you sometimes people go through the motions, they just say shit to say shit. So you can tell when it's authentic. But if you're doing it right, you can tell when it's real. But when it's real, yeah, that shit is. Now I'm at 100. I'm going 150. It's like motivational. It's like the "I have a dream" speech, but for sex.
No, he didn't bring Dr. King into his. Oh hell! He done brought Dr. King into
the Reverend.
Oh God! God said, "Preach, Blake, preach." Oh hell! Here we go. Listen,
you think a nigga with a mustache like that wasn't wilding out? Nah, he was.
So when it comes to men, Blake, are they open to hearing when a woman says, like, "Nah, babe, that wasn't it"? How do you think most men handle that?
It's an ego thing, but I think it's also how it's delivered and who the person. So my thing is this: like, I think the older you get too with men, you gotta, like when I was younger, when I was in my 20s and like late teens, early 20s, my whole thing was numbers. Like, let me get her, let me get her, let me get her. And as I got older, it became quality over quantity. So when you have the right quantity or that right person, now you're receptive to hearing those things. When you're young, you're being told, oh, it's good, because you have all these women, and you're like, okay, everybody loves me. I can't do no wrong. You get older and start learning bodies and just breathing and things of that nature. Then you become receptive to hearing the constructive criticism.
Okay.
It wasn't until you were older.
Yeah, because when I'm like, for me, when I was in my 20s, you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I ran the world. I thought I was like every facet of my life. No one told me no at anything. So
excuse fucking me.
Yeah, so you couldn't tell me I was wrong, and you couldn't tell me I was wrong because no one, like, I'm not believing you because no one else is saying this. How are you the one person out of all these people saying I'm doing something wrong? No, you're stupid. Like,
God
now
damn.
though, but that comes.
I'm
with
glad
maturity.
you grew. I'm glad you grew.
Oh, a lot, tremendously. Like, I don't even recognize that Steven from before.
Do you feel you have a go-to move that will work on almost any woman?
Yes, I have the signature move.
The signature
move. Do you think, and everybody, a lot of people do have a signature move, but sometimes you gotta switch that shit up because once the female get used to that shit all the time, it's gonna be like, all right now.
Yeah, so you gotta.
All right.
It's always it's just adding spice to just everything. Like even if you're like for me, like I like the hold the back of the neck, look straight in the face, and the drill with the legs open like the V. Like right in the middle, hold the neck, boom, look right at you. Like, yeah, I'm doing this to you. Sometimes you gotta say some shit in the air.
Eye connection.
I'm doing this to you.
It's the eye connection that makes it even better.
You gotta try the other one when you fucking them from the back, turn them over, and then hold their neck from the back, and then hold them. That
say
shit.
some shit, say some wild shit in the air.
That's some shit.
Like
that right.
Sex is a lot of sex is mental. So when you get them there physically and you match it with the mental part, you can't lose.
That Sean said, "Let her know your body belongs to me."
Sean is spitting right now. Like, this is mine. Like I used to have this toxic thing. I used to tell people like,
this toxic
if you get married and you have to alter with your husband, you're gonna remember what I did to you.
Oh shit.
But again, I've grown.
Have you?
Yes. I am now 5'10".
This motherfucker.
Yo, sex could be about dominating sometime. What happened to like connecting? Like you can
going into pleasing the other person.
Sometimes you can dominate. Sometimes that's needing. But what about like connecting to a person? Like.
Well, you got to get that connection before
the bedroom. Absolutely. But like, I just feel like most people are just so interested in dominating another person, like through their penis or through their vagina.
I feel like you have to get to that ultimate domination point. You have to have that connection though, because once the connection is there, it makes it like everything it feels better.
It does make it feel better. That you have to get to emotional. Well, before. Other than that, like, what's the point? I don't care if you enjoyed it or not, as long as I got mine.
Yeah, so like I feel like when I go into it, I'm a pleaser. Like I'm going in to please you, and then whatever happens after, my actions will lead. So the way I please you will be reciprocated back to me. Like I'll lead the charge on that, and then we just follow it, and it'll come back. It's like a boomerang.
Not all bitches know how to follow back. There could be some. You might get a fucking lazy motherfucker now.
Yeah, but then that's why you know to talk to them again.
That's a whole fact. Or do you just end it early?
I've spit on the back before and pretended I came.
I knew it was coming.
Oh my god! You spit?
I spit on the young lady's back and was like, ugh.
Not the spit on the back.
Wow.
I knew it was coming.
And if they fucking believe you, they're dumb as fuck because it's totally different, and the
reach
of it is different.
Yeah, it's like
everything is different about.
And cum is warmer than spit. Y'all
I'm really confused because like I never really heard of men faking it. Like I heard it. I heard it on this show, but like not in my real life. Like men faking
Oh
it.
no,
Like,
it happens because. So
like how in the fuck? How
I'm
could
gonna share a story.
Like you could have never did that shit to me, and I would be like, oh, he's good.
I'm gonna share a story.
Wait, hold on. Nia wants to know where we found this man. Rain found that man, okay, Nia? Rain found that man, okay?
Tiffany, you found me too. So stop it. Because I met both of y'all around the same time, if you want to be real. But all right, so I met this young lady. So I like I said earlier, challenges. So she was taller than me. I'm like, oh yeah, let me climb this tree. You know, thick, nice butt, ass is crazy.
Amazon.
That's like the story of my life.
Tall ladies up there. We can't.
That's like the story of my life.
100%.
These men, like, challenge. Like
I could dunk too. Like you played in the WNBA, I could dunk too. So what happened was we were getting into it, and it just wasn't there. Like I was bored. And you see this girl, and you're like, yo, like, yes, I can't wait. Like, yo, I got this. Like, I got this. And then you're like, yeah, it's not all it cracked up to be.
You just got a bad apple. That's it.
That word. I'm sorry.
Not nothing for my tall Amazon sisters. But you gotta admit, a lot of them are not as they don't really have that self-esteem.
Not me.
A lot of our Amazon women's, they don't have that self-esteem that you're looking for.
I love Amazon women. They are beautiful. I aspire to be like them. I tell Empress all the time, I want to be told just like
she identifies.
She does. She has told me that before.
Don, what's not true, Don? What's not true, Don? He's saying some shit ain't true. What's not true, Don? It is very true. A lot of our Amazon women does not have good self-esteem because they've been teased for so long for being taller than men or being bigger than what they're supposed to average woman should be. So I feel like they do sometimes grow up with a complex, dead ass. So
me,
great. Like their titties right in your
I
face,
would like to speak as a tall woman.
Yes.
I definitely have been tall my whole life. But it wasn't until I went into the outside world that I realized the rest of y'all are just short. Because my whole family, my brother, my mother, my father, my sister, we are all the same height. And then I get out there and it's like, whoa, why is everyone down there? What happened? People this and it's growing. So no, I never had a complex ever. It was just like, when are these people gonna grow? And since it kind of never happened, then this is where I am. And people see me as a challenge and I see y'all as vertically challenged. No complex, just different. We're all just different. And I'm fine with that. I did not like being tall all the time, but because I had a problem with being noticed. Like I didn't like to be noticed. Sometimes I just want to just be there in the room and be chilling. Like, why does everybody got to see me? But hey, this is the body my soul chose before I got here. And that's what it is. I'm meant to be seen. So this is what's going on. I'm fine with being tall.
She said, y'all gonna see me, bitches.
And they're beautiful tall women.
And I'm tall and I still wear 6-inch heels. So I like
I'm saying I was still I'm sorry for and men do, like shorter men do holler at me like, oh, I can get her. Like, okay, good luck on that. I don't want to see the bald spot on the top of your head.
Do you look like poor baby? Do you like that?
No, I don't do that because like I said, it's been my whole life, so I got used to this. I learned how to react. Like, okay. But what happens when I put on my heels?
Bald spots.
Listen. I love me as a teddy bear motherfucker any day.
Like, oh snap, you're only 38 and that's a bald spot? Damn.
Not
my daddy had all of his hair. Like, damn. My brother has all his hair. Like, we are tall. Even my nephew is 18. My nephew is 6'6". Catch up, y'all. Catch the fuck up.
I have a question though, Blake. Have you ever told a woman that, nah, this ain't it? like ever actually voiced your opinion and told them that?
And not fake, just trying to fake to get out of it.
Yes, but that's what comes with being comfortable with yourself. So it wasn't there initially because I wasn't there mentally. But when, like as I said, with age, then you get more comfortable with saying these things.
And
it
when
shouldn't be hey, it shouldn't be the end if I didn't enjoy it. It should be like, all right, let's talk about this so we can make this better.
Right.
So how did they take that when you told them that?
For the most part, positive. Surprisingly, I was surprised.
And did they try to have sex with you again to try to make it better?
Yes.
And did they succeed?
Yeah, did they succeed in making it better?
I would say it's like Steph Curry from the three, so they're shooting good percentages. Yeah.
Nigga is Steph Curry.
No, he didn't.
Now, since you said you have grown,
Mm-hmm.
since you say you grown, 5'10", you said 5'10". I don't know if that's upper or lower, but 5'10". So, you said you grown. I got an axe, but sorry. I don't mean anything.
Nah.
So. So, in your grown years,
yes.
Now, like you can take if somebody has anybody now ever told you that you're not performing well?
Yeah, because sometimes
maybe you had an off day.
Yeah, like everybody has an off day. That's the thing right there. Like you have to know like your body. Like you gotta know like I'm tired. Like I know I'm not giving A1. You can fake it, but she gonna know. And that's that. Like now it becomes all right. You gonna make excuses, or you just gonna come back and come correct? I'm gonna let the action speak. All right, you didn't like this. You didn't like what I did. I was tired. You didn't like how. You didn't like this stroke. You didn't like this move. Boom. I'm coming back to the drawing board and watch the game film. We good.
The Game of Thrones. Is that porn? Because they be fucking on there. So
no. The game film is our film. Like,
yeah.
I thought you said the Game of Thrones.
Oh no.
Like what? Like what? There's not even any new season.
That would be
very interesting.
Like what?
No. He likes to take.
So let's say that this is the old you.
Mm-hmm.
You and your partner finish having sex, or whoever you're dealing with, the guy says like, "Yo, like you didn't fuck me right," like something like, and I don't want to tell you like I don't like this has been like the fourth time, and I have to say something like because you ain't fuck me right. It's not just today. It wasn't yesterday. It wasn't last week. Like since we've been fucking, you wasn't fucking me right. So now what?
Because she tell him how to.
You're asking as old me, right? Oh,
like I'm not trying to say I'm the one that was at Mike. I'm just saying a girl. I'm repeating what she said to you. Like
so, old me is going to your friend. Old me is going to a friend or your family member, and I'm proving that it's good.
But you can't.
Such a nigga.
Tiffany be cracking
It depends on the person.
I used to be my daddy's son. Sometimes I'm there. Sometimes I'm junior.
But you got to realize, like, you can fuck one person, it should be a magical. And you can fuck, like, but to that, so you can't prove it to somebody else because.
But you're only trying to validate yourself now. It's only self-validation. You're not worried about what that person says because you're not there. You're not concerned with what she said. Your ego is telling you you're the man. So now someone else told you the man, whatever she said don't even count no more.
It's true. Because that's the older person. I mean the old you.
Yeah.
I think
now like
the mature person, yeah, it would take a different.
I like to learn. So tell me, I may learn something new. Like how can we make this better?
How many of y'all are down to teach? Like how many of y'all want to teach these men?
I learned it depends on the person.
I did before. I did before. But I hope that the next woman is enjoying it because I had to do a lot of teaching.
Oh God.
Who taught you this? Someone.
Honestly, Raid, I agree with you because I know I don't want to say, you know.
Yeah, you can't say names, but
somebody that
he was not it.
You watching, you know who you are.
He was not it. I had to be like,
who you are.
All right,
not to know you know who you are.
Hold on, don't do it that way. Do it this way. Slow down. Do it this way. You gotta hold on. Don't let it go yet. Like it was just a whole teaching.
You see, that's too much. If I gotta teach, then I'm out of the moment. Then like this is a fucking lesson. Like,
but is it depending because you really don't care about the man that much? Would it make a difference?
Right.
How you feel about the guy?
But there's different ways. There's different ways to teach. Like like I said, I was on Keep in Mind podcast, right? And we was talking about this whole thing. And how I like
Keep in Mind. Hey guys.
Yeah,
shout out. Are y'all even watching?
Right, y'all better be.
No, but we was talking about like, you know, some of the things like how I've been in bedrooms with people with couples and taught them how to have sex and spice up their love life, right? But when it comes to me and myself, it's like, and when I'm in a rooms with these couples, I'm not speaking. I'm literally kind of, I have clothes on, by the way, but I'm in the motion with them and moving them into positions to make them actually pleasure a person. Cause like sometimes actually voicing yourself kind of ruins the moment. And like when I'm actually having and I want to teach them, it's more so me positioning them without saying anything.
Right.
So it's like
you've been in a room while a couple had sex and you was like,
yes,
for real.
Ooh.
Yes.
How was it?
I've done it plenty of times. It's
plenty of times.
I got paid a lot of coins for this. Okay, a lot of coins for this.
So like you a guru? Like how did I get
that was my side hustle. Okay,
yeah, love that.
But hold on, Don says, how many men are down to teach women though?
You should be able to because we want pleasure just as much as y'all do. So if
I think a lot of men do that.
I'll tell you.
But also the men, oh God. It goes back to how I said before. It's like they gotta be in tune with their body. Like they have to know. Like
I think men do that anytime anyway. Like for instance, if you're sucking a man's dick, he'll tell you like harder, faster, or
grab my balls.
Like,
like no hands.
Less from you sucking his dick. What's the sense of you sucking his dick?
And you know too, like Blake, like I don't know if it's a question. I actually had somebody like on another episode. I was telling people like even giving oral, even though I don't like to give oral, like the whole deep throating thing does nothing for a man. By the way, it does nothing for a man. The visual turns him on, but the tip of his penis is actually what makes the man come. The tip and the vein underneath. I said, so you going all the way down, putting your mouth down to his fucking pelvis is not doing anything, but the visual of it is making him more hard or more horny or whatever and turned on, but it's really not doing anything for the man.
It's the visual, the noise, but sometimes when that tongue slips under while you're getting deep throated,
that's why I said that vein, like that under, like when it goes under, then that is the pleasure point for the guys and the tip. So like most people really don't have to know how to give head because you don't have to suck the whole fucking penis. Your mouth ain't gonna be that big. As long as you get the little top and a little under, you all right. So you know, and you hold it and put your tongue up and down the bottom, you be all right.
So here's the thing when it comes to men with us, like it's friction. So we can come. It can be whack, but we can come. So that sometimes like women will think they did this fabulous, marvelous job, and it's like, no, all you did was rub your hands on a log and create a forest fire. And that was it.
We definitely had this conversation before.
So it's like, yeah, I came, but at what cost?
It's like, yeah, I came, but I really didn't enjoy that shit. So, all right.
It's like, all right, so yeah, I'm gonna just go, watch TV, or I'm gonna leave, like, bye, like, so yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Or like,
what you about to do?
There's an orphanage on fire. You go see some kids, something,
So what you about to do?
And sometimes some men, like I'm talking like I'm a dude. Like some men will try to hold themselves. Like if you really got some good vagina, listen. Some men will literally, even if they want to come so bad, they will refrain from coming, stop themselves. Men can actually stop themselves from coming. Okay.
Yes.
And they will hold out as long as possible because your vagina actually feels great. Like this shit feels amazing. Like I am not coming right now.
I want to be here forever. Yes.
So
like,
would you
You almost made me spit my drink out.
Would you say penetration is better than oral?
It depends on the person.
That definitely
everybody has
depends on
different
the
set of skills. So somebody might have an amazing mouth and this cool, cool pussy, or it might be the other way around.
That is very true. Very true.
You're right.
Don said the gooch.
The gooch.
Lick the gooch.
It's the gooch.
I'm a proponent for that. Like the first time I ever got my gooch licked, it changed my life. Like, bitch, you want a house? Like, what do you want? Like,
what do you want?
Like, you want my social? Take it. Like, what is happening right now?
Yo, we talked about that with the guys. Is like nobody. Every guy is different. Some guys like the gooch, and
some don't.
Like it. Yeah,
it's weird. And some guys like don't realize it. Like, damn, that should feel good. But wait a minute, did you just?
Listen, just enjoy it. Like,
right? I think they sometimes they get caught up in their mind too much,
and they think about
what other niggas think about what's going on with you, which is shit.
Right?
Nah, I'm not doing this for you, niggas. I'm doing this for me.
And the partner that I'm with.
Yeah, like
I'm not fucking you.
I don't know you niggas.
Exactly. Can we clarify the gooch? Can we clarify the gooch?
So like right under the balls, before the butthole.
Yeah,
the little area of skin.
Yeah, so
I knew it. I knew that.
But remember what I'm saying is like some guys like it's like guys.
All right, so balls, gooch, butthole. Gooch is like right there. Gucci Mane.
God damn it!
I can't.
Oh
God. Wait, Sean, why you don't go down there?
No, he said as long as you don't go down to his ass.
That's the thing. That's what we was talking about with the group when we had the guys, the other podcast on, right? So they was like, stay away from that area, like whatever. But it's like as long as some people's like the gooch is okay, but ain't a little further, nah, you violate it or whatever. Like stay away. But sometimes you be licking and getting carried away, you don't even realize. Next you know you down somewhere else. Like, what the fuck?
Can't do that shit. Fuck. We adults do that shit.
Yo, I just seen a meme that said, as soon as the nigga said, yo, we grown, he about to have you do some whole shit. That's such a fact.
Oh my God.
Let's bust it. Nigga, bust it.
And then like when when guys talk about these things, the first thing is like, all right, so why don't you like it? And it's like, oh well, it's gay. And I'm like, do you know the definition of gay? Like homosexuality? You taking advice from other niggas. You taking advice from other niggas that don't even know how to fuck a woman properly. So I'm not jacking that at all.
No. If a person can't give me a better explanation than that, then you're.
And it's to each his own. Everybody like what they like, but
right. That I can definitely respect many boundaries, but you're not going to tell me, oh, that's gay.
Yeah, if you see how the nut flew in the air when that happened to me, you wouldn't be questioning this shit. Just hit the lotion and show y'all. Like,
well, you hear that, ladies? Lick the gooch,
First of all, I cannot. Blake, you good money. You good money. Good. The thing is that I like that you're open. I really do like that you're open. Like
I'm 39 next week, so it's experience here.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
It's all about being open with yourself too. Listen, you only live once. Like you want to do what makes you happy. What
you do, and you have to.
I don't give a fuck about the next person.
You have to live it up for you because trust me, someone's gonna be living it up for them. So what the fuck?
Exactly.
I got this thing called a bucket list, and it's like everything I want to do sexually in life before Like
You're like my spirit animal, like.
Yeah, like you're supposed to enjoy that shit and have fun. Like that's what life is about: enjoying things, memories, having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm like 99 and I go, like I'm on my tombstone to be like, amazing father, lover, friend. He lived, he had fun, he enjoyed everything.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you won't do sexually?
Another man, like I'm not into that.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. But you are a straight.
Yeah. So other than
man,
that, like, try this shit. You want to fucking strap me to a balcony and do some spinning shit? Let's go. Why not?
See, that was my Valentine's Day.
Like Cirque du Soleil and shit. Let's get creative. Let's make this shit artistic.
Listen,
see, that was.
Blake, did you know you can't fuck on the balcony in Dubai? Did you know that, Blake?
Yes, I did.
I did not.
Dubai doesn't let you do a lot of things, and I don't want to go to prison. So yeah.
I didn't know that. She told us on the show. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. You can do a lot of shit.
I guess that could be a family trip.
Yeah. Balconies are made for sex. I don't understand why they would do that.
Since we can't get freaky on the balcony, I'll bring the kids.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I guess Tyson's getting his wish. I guess we're going to Dubai.
Hey guys, guess what? I booked your tickets.
You can't cuss in Dubai either. They frown upon that. Like if you're cussing.
Yep.
I know I'm gonna have this.
Like I gotta wear a turban, a fucking hijab, and I can't fuck on the balcony. Like,
but you can wear no clothes. You could be naked under. You could be naked under there though.
I would have to be because this shit is hot out there. It's like 100 degrees.
Yeah. Imagine the nipples with no bra underneath a hijab. That's probably
all right, but we have to. I'm gonna cut you short. We have to pay some bills. We'll be back in a second. We'll be back more with Blake and more.
Job for the head.
I can't. We'll be right back after you.
That is, yes.
How the nipples is. All right.
The outfit.
Freaking idiot.
Music, like commercial music.
Break. Play these bills.
I don't know what Don is like lost.
He's talking about the Mile High Club because he's trying to go to the Mile High Club.
Right. He's probably already there. Sir.
You know, I've never been part of. How can you be part of that unless you get one of those suites?
That's a good question. Or unless you got a private plane, you go on a private plane.
So there's a page I follow on IG that's like, and it's a private airplane that just specifically for that. Or if you
I've seen that shit.
Or if you take it's a JetBlue flight to Vegas
from
JFK in the morning, but you have to catch the connecting flight to Long Beach first, and then Long Beach back to Vegas. That flight is always empty. It's like at 6:45 a.m. from JetBlue. It's like flight 187, some shit like that.
Not the motherfucking no number. Not
the bathrooms are so fucking small though. The bathrooms are mad tiny. How you fucking on it? I mean, I guess you can.
You just said the plane is empty.
Yes,
empty. You all on the seat. So you can just use the plane because most of you could just do it in your seat then. My bad. Yeah. Because like, you know, people be trying to do it in the bathroom. I'm like, how? There's barely enough room for just you.
Yeah, bathrooms in the airplane bathrooms are fucking disgusting. No.
And then that part. Like the hell.
I'm all for a bathroom rendezvous, but not for the airplane.
Not on the flight.
Yeah, nah.
Wow.
I like a good El Baño, but no, not on the plane.
El Baño's crazy.
But I definitely saw that flight you talking about, that a plane that's just made for people who want to be part of the Mile High Club.
Yeah, I think that's cool. And you could bring an extra person. It's not an extra charge. I think that's fucking great.
Yo, can you imagine being the pilot on that, John?
We need to do a sex, load, and alcohol trip.
We need to do a lot of sex, load, and alcohol thing. We are going to take a commercial now. And we'll
come on.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now here are our sponsors. And that was Equasia signed to the Evening Rush Entertainment. Go download her new single now. Your Story is Our Story is one of the top leading event planners out of Long Island, serving the whole of Nassau and Suffolk County and the metro area. No matter the special event, Your Story is Our Story has you covered. No matter how big or how small, they have a team big enough to execute your event to perfection. Even if you just want to set up a scene for a photo shoot, they got you covered. They can do anything. Your Story is Our Story also does forever flower bouquets. For all occasions, special holidays, Mother's Day, Easter, you name it, whatever you need it for, they got you covered. So make sure you reach out to them and follow them on Instagram. They always got special deals when holidays come around. Their Instagram page is Your Story is Our Story, or you can follow them on their website at www.ysios.net. Tell them Sex, Love, and Alcohol sent you. And those were our sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
And we're back. Sorry. I'm not feeling well, and I need a damn commercial because I need to cough my brains out. But
well, I feel you, girl. I definitely did a bunch of coughing just now.
So I'm sorry. But we are back. If you're just tuned in or tuned in late, you know the show is here forever. So you can always rewind it and come back from the beginning and hear all the craziness Mr. Blake was saying. But yes, if you just tune in, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to one of the newest signed R&B artist signed to the Evening Rush Entertainment. Also, shout out to Your Story is Our Story, one of the top leading Long Island event planners. For any event, big or small, no matter what it is, make sure you hit them up for all your event planning needs. You can hit them up at Your Story is Our Story on Instagram, or you can hit them up as YSIOS.net.
They do amazing work. I've seen their stuff. It's some good shit.
You know what I mean? And it's really top of the line.
He won't lie for me. I'm trying to tell you, he don't lie for nobody.
It's top of the line, and it's summertime, so make sure you hop on it. And if you have anything going on in your life, if you are a promoter, if you want to promote yourself, an Instagram influencer, you have any kind of business going on for yourself, like anything, a new R&B rap star, whatever it is that you want to do. If you have an event coming up and you want to promote your event, you can hit us up for any kind of promotion. As again, we are a syndicated podcast. We are heard all over, seen all over, and it goes very, very far. So you can hit us up at at Sex Love Alcohol on Instagram or chrissymore.bookings@gmail.com. And if you're just tuning in, we have Mr. Blake in the building with us. He has been a wonderful guest, and we are going to get back into more of our topic, which is called pleasure accountability. And if you are just tuning in and don't know what pleasure accountability is, it's basically taking accountability for your wrongdoing during sex and your good during sex. And again, forgive me with my coughing through the show. I'm trying to.
You don't have the Ebola, guys.
I don't. I don't. It's the lingering after effects. But one of the things is like the percentage of women that are fully pleased is less than 20%, and with men, 20% with men, and they never voice their displeasure. Sometimes when it comes to with things, oh my God, they never voice their displeasure. Some things they have to say and they don't. And it sucks. And it's not just with women not saying they're not pleasured, it's also with men as well. Has anybody ever been in a relationship? Not just a regular fuck buddy here and there, a relationship, and the pleasure wasn't there. And it's like they had
to have conversations.
They have their good days and they have their bad days. They have their good and they bad, but their bad is outweighing their good at this point. But it's like y'all locked in. Y'all locked in. Now, how do you hold your partner accountable for their bad days? Like,
yo, I felt like I had conversations. He was older than me, so I felt like, especially for me being younger, how you wasn't receptive to it. But then I just found out later on down in life, motherfucker just ate it. But yeah, I tried to have that conversation, but he was just older, and I think his culture as well played a part. He was very close-minded. Very close-minded, which is shocking for a Latino, but you know.
I definitely had a partner who, you know, we was together for a minute, and like, you know, when you're with someone for a while, things kind of die, whatever, right? Or you got to keep it spicy, I should say. I felt like I was trying and he wasn't that interested. So for me, like, I really, like, it wasn't just my mind shutting down, my body started to follow. Like, no matter what he did, like, I just would never want it. Like, it sounds horrible. Like, I never wanted to have sex. Like, I felt like he wasn't listening, he wasn't responding to me. And then there was so many other things that happened outside of the bedroom.
So your body actually shut down.
Like, seriously, like, my body literally started rejecting him. I couldn't even like get wet anymore. And I knew I was like 20, I was in my 26, like 30. So it, like, that didn't make any sense to me because it was just with him. When I started sleeping with someone else, everything was back.
That sugar bowl woke the fuck up, didn't it?
It sure the fuck did. So I mean, everything, it all came back. Like, I was excited for sex. Like, I was always horny wanting sex, but I just didn't want it with him. My whole body shut down, like, for real. I mean, the sex before that happened, it was like hit or there. But like I said, like, we were in a relationship. I thought I was like in love, and I tried to make it work, but after
but when you went on to somebody else, it's not that person was doing it for you. It's something new. Like, you got to realize, like, you fuck with somebody for a long time, you jump on somebody else later on. It's like, yeah, the sex is back again. But you got to realize you was also with that person in the beginning, that it was good in the beginning. And then it wasn't good anymore. So then
a lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened between him and I that stopped it, you know, that I was resenting and just couldn't get over. So how can I just lay down with you when you still need to apologize, or we still need to talk about whatever just happened? Like, how could I even want to get close to you? But so yeah, it was a whole shutdown.
I think mine was just we moved into it each other, and I was younger, so I wanted to fuck. He was older, so he wasn't really there, and I'm like, nigga, get that shit up. He was like, nah. So yeah, I don't know.
I haven't had that problem. Sorry.
I had an ex who, at one point, it was like we were living together. It was like, all right, just give me head, because at this point, like, it's not working.
Yeah, and it was someone who I was living with too, so it was just like, it's not working anymore. Like, we're roommates for real.
So was it not working before you moved in with this person?
No, it was fine. It was great, actually. And then, well, it was good. I don't want to say it was great. It was good, but there was you know, it was supposed to get great. Like, we had some good moments. There were some good memories. We shared a lot of good things together. Okay, but
shit.
So all the bad started weighing on me. It kept replaying.
With your problem, they did something that turned you off. To
they did something like kept doing something I could not get past.
Okay, so it wasn't like the sex was bad. It's just that your body.
It wasn't great either. Dang. And like I said, he wasn't that opening to learning more. And then there were some things he wanted to do that I just wasn't into. So.
Okay, so there's a lot that played a part in that, but there
was a lot. So I'm saying it was a total shutdown.
That shit wasn't gonna survive at all.
No, it was a total shutdown. Like. And then I felt like I was the only one trying, so it was a total shutdown. Like, for me, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. Like, just done. Like, when I'm done, trust me, I am done. Like, I'm done. I tried every. And I can be done because I know I exhausted every possibility. So no guilt on my behalf.
So I'm dying. Somebody help me. Any doctors on the live? I'm sorry.
Did she just say any doctors on the
watched-
line? Like,
I
hold on,
watched
bitch. They gonna
16
come through the
seasons of Grey's
screen.
Anatomy.
I think I need to give some head tonight so this shit can go away. Maybe that bag stuff back here will go.
Wait, what was that you said? Was that? Oh no, that was for the butthole. Never mind.
I need
No, the loop thing you talk about.
Yeah, that was for the butthole. That. But there is something for the throat. What is
To help relax it, right?
There's a saying: blow hem, remove phlegm. I read it in a book somewhere.
Oh,
Good night, everyone.
That might work. He
And
might be into something.
I'm about to put
Blow
that on.
him, remove phlegm.
But Blake,
I mean,
so you said you live with somebody and the shit was whack. You just giving head, but was it whack before you moved in with them?
It wasn't whack. It was more adventurous. And then when the cohabitation happened, it was just like you find out that people are imbeciles at times, and like sex is emotional. So if I think you're a dummy or I just don't fuck with you like that, it's not really going to happen. So it was like, first you find yourself making excuses like, oh, I'm tired. Then it's like, oh, I had a bad day. Then you come clean and like, yo, this is like, I've had someone in my phone that has whack ass pussy before.
Oh snap!
So yeah.
So that was so.
Could you
whack
imagine
ass
your
pussy
phone
was,
ringing at Thanksgiving and your family sees that pop on the screen?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So that was your do not answer. The whack pussy was a do not answer. So instead of you putting do not answer, you just put whack ass pussy. Got it.
Yes. Because people have characteristics. Like people are characters, so that is your character name.
So like I was trying to get at something here, but with both you guys, there's more so it was more so like an emotional disconnection because something was going on outside of the bedroom. So it was kind of like that was kind of turning everybody's bodies off.
The sex was mediocre already, but then that just made it even worse.
Yeah, but I like say let's take the emotional detachment away, and just like with just sex is good, and then sex gets bad. Well, not bad, but just not as good anymore. It's like now you're actually cohabitating with this person. Most of the time you live with people, like you tend to be a little more open-minded to doing different things.
Right.
Instead of it being like somebody that you come and go, once you live in the same household with somebody, you get kind of a little bit more open-minded with experimenting and trying new things. So if the sex started going down once you guys started living together, it goes to the point like, oh, do you want to try something else? At what point do you implement that? Or even try to throw that at your partner to try to like,
the way I see it is like this, like, oh yeah, we're in this household together, we're underneath the same roof, we're pretty much experiencing the same things. So if I'm feeling like the sex is whack or it needs some spicing up, maybe he's feeling that way too. And then when I start to express that, because I'm totally fine with expressing myself, I can speak up. So when I express that and I think it was received but it wasn't, or that they're still not open or willing to change, then like I said, like then I know I did everything I could do. Right. I took in consideration that maybe he's feeling the same, but one of us need to talk. Usually I feel like the woman is more emotionally mature or in tune with her emotions to speak up. So yeah, I'm going to speak. But if you're going to tell me, no, everything's fine, either you're lying or you got your own side thing going on where you can ignore what's going on between you and me, or whatever the case is.
Let's tell him to bring the side chick on. We all have fun together. Just bring her on.
But then that's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. I was open to threesomes and stuff, but I just felt like because I couldn't.
We gotta talk about you.
Because I couldn't trust you, bringing another person in between us will only make things worse. No matter what happened, like I'm not doing a Band-Aid threesome.
Yeah.
So
never do a Band-Aid threesome. Don't make sure right. You remember that show?
That shit gonna just bust that shit wide the fuck open. You might need stitches after that motherfucker.
Or you're gonna be hitting up the chick on the side. The only way we can do that is if we're on vacation and I know you'll never see this bitch again. But then why do I gotta do that? Like I'm not watching no grown ass person. Like do what you feel like you need to do, and so will I.
What about if you've gone from a very open person sexually than going to a very closed person.
Like
How do
relationship
you
wise,
balance
or
them?
you yourself?
No, you was in the relationship
relationship, like
sexually.
you had somebody that was like really open to go to a new one and a person is just not into it, or like you were really open at one point in time and you're just like, no, I'm not like this anymore.
No, I was with someone that was, and now when you're with someone else that's not so, how do you like try to bring
It's
in
not getting
broaden?
that far. We having those conversations up front.
There you
It's
have
an
the. I
interview.
was just about to say that.
You didn't get the job, baby.
Well, no. How would you say this? How do you break in the new shit? Okay, you just can't scare a motherfucker.
No.
No,
That's
you
it.
gotta have those conversations.
You talk about it.
And you reel them in slowly.
Or because I done this a few times with some people that was a little bit too blue collarish, my nigga, too much up here. But y'all, you watching movies, you know, you pick the show, you pick the motherfucking movie, bitch, that you know what you want is gonna be in there, and be like, you know what, you see that? Let's talk about it. Now it's a conversation piece. It's a conversation piece. Then see how he react. If the nigga got going left and start having some wild fucking talk, then you know it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Well, you pick the movie that you know that what you want is in there. You trust me. Start the conversation.
I did this.
How?
Holy cow!
Holy cow!
Oh my god! Wow! It's crazy.
And you can see and mind you, don't even say nothing first. Watch the movie, right? And then when that part come up, you side-eye the motherfucker. See what he look like while he watches. Like, you gotta see what people's reaction is when they watch certain things. I'm trying to tell you, this shit works. If they be into it, like, then you be like, you know what? That look nice, right? Right.
As soon as they tilt their head or those eyes open, you know you got them.
Yep.
You got it. Just go in.
That's it.
But outside of that,
honestly,
outside of that, like, you got to realize now in I don't want to say 2023 because it started about 2 years ago during COVID, right? Because of people locked in the house, a lot of people are more sexual. Because now you ain't got shit what to do but fucking play with yourself for a fucking day. You gotta fuck yourself. You gotta, at this point, because you scared to fuck this one because you're scared to get sick. So now people are exploring sex more than usual. So now it's kind of more of an open conversation. Like, sex is like a topic, even when you start talking to somebody and you hate to kind of throw sex into like any conversation off the back. Like, because it's like you want to really get to know them, but honestly, there's always going to be that. And that's always on their mind. Like, so you can't go around it, but you kind of talk about what you do and you don't do and whatever, and see what it is. And sometimes, like, if you know the person is kind of closed-minded, you ask the questions. Not to say don't tell him all of you, but you ask the questions and you see what his reaction is to your questions. And if he's a little bit like, nah, I'll never do that shit. If he be like, what about you? Be like, well, I tried it, but I didn't like it. Even if you like that shit, you tried it, but motherfucker, you don't like it. Because you want to, if you like this nigga, you're going to scare him all the way the fuck off. But just let you know. But it's like, it's just a conversation that you guys have to have at the end of the day. But if all fails, bitch, have a threesome.
Right.
Yo, I cannot. That is her fucking solution to everything.
That's the answer.
The power of 3 will set you free.
Wow.
Yo, Blake, I cannot. Not the power of 3. I cannot.
Listen, remember the Chicago Bulls when they was winning all those championships? They were doing the triangle offense. You know what makes a triangle? Just saying. Just saying.
Isn't a triangle the strongest shape? So yeah, when in doubt, threesome.
Power of 3.
Here we go, Empress. Here you go.
Power of 3.
Yo, that's nuts.
Power of 3. I'm just saying.
It's such a cool number. Why do you think Chance the Rapper got the 3s on his hat?
All right.
So Blake, what do you feel about threesomes?
They're amazing.
So he can have a whole conversation about this just in that.
He's gonna go all the way into the rabbit hole.
He can spend an hour and a half talking about just that.
Man,
So no, this goes into my pleasure.
It's fun when all three parties are engaging in pleasure.
This goes into my pleasure accountability. Now, as a man and threesomes, now you have two women that you need to please. Not so, of course, they're gonna do what they gotta do for you, but you have two women that you need to please. Now, how are you gonna hold yourself up and be accountable to make sure that both these women are pleased at the same time?
Right. You got to keep all parties engaged at the same time. You got to make sure no one feels left out. So even if I'm inside one person, I'm kissing the next person, or I'm touching and caressing, or I'm eating, depending on how we position. But everybody has to keep that constant flow of motion because you don't want anybody to ever feel left out. Like, why are you here then? Be
true.
busy, bitch.
Really true.
Very true.
Be busy, bitch is crazy.
Triple B's. See? Be busy, bitch. 3. See how that works out? It's all about math and science.
I cannot.
Yo, oh God.
Yo.
Rain, are you for threesomes or against threesomes?
I'm absolutely for. The person just has to be the right person. And usually the partner and I, in case you guys didn't know, we were partners at one point in time.
Oh my God.
Fucking retard. I cannot.
We used to discuss it, together, and like he was my wingman and I was his. Like we had to figure it out together. It wasn't like, oh, this is the person we want. No, it would be like, hey, I like that person. How do you feel about this person? And then we go from there. We've had a few, and some were unsuccessful than others. So.
Okay.
Look at this bitch. She's like, oh, that's so sweet. Fucking Chrissy. Oh.
No, I'm an advocate for threesomes. I love me a threesome. Only because I say it all the time. I enjoy women more than female. Enjoy women more than males. But I can't live without a male. So I can't give them up. Like I still love penis, but I prefer a woman over a male. And if my husband didn't go fucking batshit crazy, I feel like I was married, Blake, for 10 years. I was married. No,
not even that. But how did he go batshit crazy? like Looney been crazy, or just like you drove like something happened and he just like became a whole other person, like a Tyler Perry crazy.
My husband tried to kill me.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
My husband stalked me, and then my husband tried to kill me. So that's a whole nother thing. Yeah.
Is he still alive now? Don't answer that.
Unfortunately,
Never mind, because it could be tapped. Never mind. Don't even answer that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but honestly, if we didn't get to that point, I had an amazing marriage, by the way. Let me just say that. Like, my marriage was fucking beyond textbook, the ideal, perfect, how this shit's supposed to go. Like, perfect. I have no complaints until the end, of course. But I want to say, if it didn't go sour at the end, I think only thing that we were missing was that final step to add a woman to our pleasure time. He knew of me of being a swinger prior to. I'm part of the lifestyle. I still am part of the lifestyle. I love it. I'm never gonna leave the lifestyle. My husband wasn't fully aware of the lifestyle until I got him slowly into it with me. But it wasn't like consistent. It was like, here and there, once in a blue, whatever, because he has like a kind of possessive kind of thing, but you can't have that possessive aspect and be into like the lifestyle. So it was like a once in a blue kind of thing with my marriage. But if we were able to bring a female into our marriage, our shit would have been fucking amazing, like skyrocketing. But prior to my husband, I had a amazing partner. And we used to go out like how you guys used to go out and like say I like this one, but it got to the point that like his work life kind of overtook everything. So he stayed home. I went out. I used to send him pictures like, babe, this one, I like this one. Like this one, that he was like, all right, whatever. Nigga, I bring him home. I'd be like, yo, and I'll fill them in, like, me, our partner, you want to talk to you, whatever. And like, mind you, I fill up the girls and talk to them. They'd be like, oh, I'm full on gang. No, I got a nigga at home, but we gonna have some fun. And they'd be like, what? I was like, trust me, you'll be fine. And they all come in. We have a great
Not to trust me, you'll be fine. Just come on.
Like, just come on through.
Come hither.
Come hither. Trust me.
Come hither.
Like, I know you'll be fine. Like, you can trust me. You'll be fully fine. Like, here's all the paperwork. You fine. Trust me. You good. Come on. Like, and I can, like, knock on wood, I don't think we ever had any bad apples. Like, cause like when I'm out, like I will dance on females, I will feel on females, like I will court you like you my whole nigga, and I just met you outside. Like I will make you feel comfortable. I will get you into that atmosphere that you're able to trust me in a way. You know what I'm saying? And
snatch your soul.
But we have had recurring partners that I have brung home, whatever, and it's been our thing. I don't know, like
haven't gotten that far.
Like, you know what it is?
Well, Don says don't do best friends. Threesomes, it doesn't work ever with best friends.
Don't say that.
Oh. She said, don't say that. She doesn't.
My homegirl tuned in about 2 shows ago. Listen, like I ain't gonna lie, she had her man and I had my man, the same man I had. She had her man, and mind you, I'll be fucking with her man, and she be fucking with me and my man. Like we had a thing. It was like a thing we had. Like it worked.
And it worked.
Right. Look at y'all.
It worked.
Because I feel like the communication was there before.
Yes.
And I enjoyed eating her vagina, and she enjoyed mine, so it worked. We had like a whole like connection going on.
Right.
But that was that's my bitch, and she's
Where's
still
the hand claps, Don?
Right. Let's go, Don.
And she's still my bitch to this day, and that's our thing. Like that's our thing. You know what I mean?
I did a threesome back in my 20s when I was like 22 with someone who I considered the best friend at the time, and it was whack. I definitely did not eat no vagina. She did not eat mine. We like shared the dude. We didn't really even touch each other.
That's like boring.
Yeah, it was. It was whack. So
that's why you gotta wait for him to fuck her and then come out
and no. Like 1 3/4.
Yeah. We was just naked and shit, like sharing a penis. Like that's what it was.
Yeah, it's like
the only person on the show right now that haven't had a threesome.
Really?
I got you, Tiffany. Son, I got
you. No.
I feel like the threesome I did doesn't count.
Tiffany, I got you. Tiffany, somebody already hit me up for you, though. I got you, baby.
Don't listen to Tiffany.
Come hang out with me.
You know damn well I have it, ho.
We're gonna share a cigar. We're gonna, I get you a cigar or two. I get you a Henny. I got you.
Listen, can you invite me too? Like, invite me. I want to be there too because mine didn't count.
We all want to be there. We need
mine didn't count. Like, no, mine like didn't count.
And
like,
mine do, and it'll be worth it because
I need to do it the right way. I want to do it the right way.
You probably watch it,
Chrissy, you can help me. I want to do it the right way, and I know Chrissy, you can guide me through that experience. So can I be there too?
Wait. The two of y'all are gonna have a threesome. We gotta find a man for both.
She can be in her own threesome. I can be in my own.
I was like, this went left.
It could be a class.
No. I was actually saying, you're right. I was saying me, Tiffany, and that person.
Oh, okay. That's different.
I want to watch.
I can be in my own.
You always want to watch.
I want to watch.
The way you guys are positioned, it's like right there and right there, and you put a person right there, like it works.
Wait, Mara said it sounds like a fivesome.
Don said private airing, $29.99.
Yo,
Yes,
God's
where's
always
OnlyFans?
trying to get these coins.
OnlyFans,
Right.
price
I
going
was
up.
gonna say
Kid, price
OnlyFans.
going
Watch
up.
all of
All
us.
I'm gonna say is,
Price-
Yo,
for the threesomes, both women have to be open to feasting. That's it.
Yeah. If not, it doesn't work.
to eat in the box.
Listen,
Yeah.
If you are not whoring, you're boring.
no, it's no both. Okay, both women don't have to be. Both women don't have to be, because I dealt with somebody that wasn't into going down on another female, whatever, but she'll give head, she'll do like to men, like she'll do whatever. But the guy didn't care. Like he'll go down on female, vice versa. So it still worked out. It still works out. The other female doesn't have to go down
But
on the
that's
other.
still like a 2 and 3/4 because you close.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
A 2 1/4.
2 3/4 because it's almost there.
So it's
Like,
not exactly a threesome.
I feel
still.
like a threesome, all parties have to engage with each other.
So everybody got to put
They
their
do,
mouth
like-
on everybody.
Yeah.
Some form. It like
It don't have to be
Christina
pussy,
said,
like,
it doesn't have
she can
to
suck a
be.
titty.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll suck a nipple. I'll lick a.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I need my own threesome. Like, cause like if y'all are doing too much, I'm gonna need like a beginner's threesome. Like I'm down, or I'm just gonna need, I don't know.
She's the pillow princess. She'll just lay there and get fucked by everybody.
You know what she has to do? Yeah, get comfortable.
No.
The things
I'll
you like, let people do it to you.
I'll participate, but I don't. You know,
Did you
I
say a
don't know.
pillow princess?
Yes, that's
when
the
you just lay
thing.
there and receive.
Yeah,
I'm not a pillow princess. I'm not.
Like
I
I'm saying,
I like to
in a
give and receive.
threesome. I'm saying in a threesome because you don't want to touch the girl.
I'll touch her. I just don't know if I'll give her, put my mouth on her.
That's
Just
okay.
be
Would
honest.
you kiss her?
Yeah. No
Okay,
tongue.
so then that's participating.
Okay, good. There we go.
I'm not a fan of sucking
As long as
penis,
you're not,
but
like,
I'm
looking at it like
amazing at going down on females. Like I'm not a fan of sucking penis, but I will live in the middle of somebody's legs, like a female's legs. Like I will fall asleep. Like that would just be like,
you go over the house there and everything.
baby, like
I like that
baby.
though.
It's all right. It's all right.
I cannot.
I was taught at a early age to always make sure a female is pleased. So like, eating pussy is part of my ministry. So that's cool with me. I like to watch women kiss. Like I like the whole like oh shit. Yeah.
Men are visual.
And I know how to make females squirt. A lot of people are like, oh my god, I never squirt before. I got you.
Yeah,
Let's have a class. Give a class.
Look at that. You see, Chrissy, you need to put your bookings up for your services with sex. Not that you're a sex worker, but you can for the things that you can teach.
Not a sex worker.
You're not like I'm not calling you a sex worker or anything, but for the things that you can teach.
Have a class together.
I'm about yes.
I
need you to put me down in the appointment books. Like,
I was say, you and Chrissy should, you and Blake should do like a seminar together.
I'm with it, son. Listen, my mind is going. My mind is going. I have everything in the works up here. Like everything is coming. Everything's gonna be out.
Honestly, if more people in the world had great sex, the world would be a much better place.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And I wish sex wasn't so taboo in this world. Even though people are talking about it, they're really not talking about it. And when you talk about it out in the open forum, whatever, mind you, my daughter is 17. I've been talking about sex from God all one. I even told her like 2 years ago, when you ready, we're gonna start making dildos. So I'm gonna show you how this go. I have a whole site, and we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna craft them and thing. And she's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, we're gonna sell all kind of sex toys." She's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Yeah, you like women? We're gonna listen. We're gonna broadcast this, okay? We're gonna advertise it. You like women? If you wanna know how to pleasure yourself and pleasure the girl that you're with." We're gonna go out there. We're gonna make money off of this, okay?
Make money. Loved it.
Make money, honey.
Like, I'm all thinking about her. Like I'm a side hustler. Like all I need is one 9-to-5 job. Well, really not a 9-to-5. Give me about 20 hours a week. A job that I can somewhat fall in some kind of taxes and the rest put in my pocket. I only need health insurance, really. I don't need to fly on fucking taxes. Give me a job with health insurance, and now the rest of the shit I don't need. With health insurance, I only need about 10 hours. If you don't know, work 10 hours a week and you have locked in health insurance forever. You don't have to work 40 hours. Like
locked in forever.
I just need the health. That's a fact. Just the health insurance.
I'm trying to tell you, it's an hour requirement for all kind of benefits. If you don't know, you technically don't have to work a whole fucking thing. So just FYI, if you have side gigs and stuff going on, just try to focus on that. But anyway, yeah, like that's my thing. Sex is life. Everybody should have it, enjoy it, and if you don't know how to fuck yourself, you should know how. And everybody should know how to give themselves an orgasm.
That part.
Yes. And you should be open to trying new things. Like trying new things, be open to it. Like just be
especially
open,
in
have
the
an
big
open
age
mind
that we are in. Like you can't just be closed-minded. You have to
experience. For real.
Or
you do have to
really
live.
It. Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Right.
And before Chinatown shuts down, everybody should go to Chinatown and get one of them happy ending massages where they fucking finger you until you squirt all over the place. They soon shut down. They should close down all this shit, by the way. But go down there and try it. It's really great.
On that note,
yo, Chrissy's about to be my tour guide. I swear to God, y'all. Like I swear to God.
Like no,
it's
Chrissy,
summertime.
Chrissy,
summertime.
When the woman squirts for you, are you a person who like runs into the squirt, or do you like? I embrace that shit. Like, hit me.
No, I take it all. And I try to suck it out. I try to suck as much of it out as possible. Like, and then they squirt more, and I suck.
That shit to get me going. Like, yo, keep going. Yeah, dehydrate, bitch. Let's go.
And they be like, wait, no, wait. Like,
exactly,
you gotta.
You know what?
And like I rap, and then I pull their legs, like, and then they can't move. I lock them in. So like, just
like my thing is this: your body's what 75% water. You'll be fine.
You know how much time you can squirt? You'll think that you're done, and you're not done.
Keep going.
This show was so left.
And then after you suck it out, right, you can go in and then have them like, and you can actually make them like squirt and stop. It's just a little thing, get it all out.
This is having too much fun talking about this.
She is. On that note, guys, before we leave, be open-minded. So whatever you take from this show tonight is be open-minded.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and hold yourself accountable. Sexually.
Yes. See what your partner likes. See what you like.
See what you like.
Don't short each other at all.
Yeah. I'm holding myself accountable for not like doing all the things I really wanted to do, for being like too good of a girl. Like, nah, I'm good.
Make that list and cross it off.
And I have been. And that's what's so exciting, like, because I have been. So, like,
that's the thing, like, really do, like, and you don't have to share with like the world what your list is, but kind of like try to, the things that when you're dating now, like try to find people that's a lot more open with things, or not even just open, willing to try. Because the thing is that some people, you can try something and be like, nah, I tried it, I never do this shit ever fucking again, nigga.
That's different. That's different. You tried it and you don't want to do it again. Or there could be some hard stops that you got, like some fuck no's. Like
pineapples.
Yeah.
No, but it's different.
I'm a whole fucking fool, guys.
But the thing is, like, life is short, and people are just so scared to try certain things. And again, we had talked about on a previous show that the bedroom should be a comfortable and private space for you and your partner, where you guys can share these things. And if you and your partner are having these like intimate conversations on what you will do, don't do, or even if your partner is even open up to you, say, you know what, fuck it, I'll try it, but this shit gotta stay here. Like, some things that there's some things that you might do with your partner that they boys will never know. Like, some things dudes do not share with their niggas, because they do not want their niggas knowing what the shit they be doing, some shit in the bedroom. So it's like, sometimes keep that shit to yourself. Don't even tell your homegirls, your friends, like things that you guys do in the bedroom is not for everybody to know about.
I completely agree with that.
So and it makes it even more exciting that you, like, especially when you're outside and he did some nasty shit last night, and you be like, give him that look, y'all have no conversation, y'all ready to go home. It's like, yo, the fuck, like, that's just not for everybody. Bring that shit home and enjoy them. But try
to need everybody to know how good my man fucked me. Like, you don't need to know. Like, it was fine. Fuck you asking for. That's
I actually had a homegirl. The guy was actually my nigga. That, like, not my nigga, but like my close friend. And he started dating this girl and we became cool. So, you know, we all cool, whatever. And she used to always put on, when they started fucking, the next morning, oh, why did you have to fuck me like that? Why you put your foot in my neck? All kind of shit.
Damn.
Now somebody else got her motherfucking nigga.
I'm saying.
Because now you got everybody, and all she did was cause more drama for herself. And my friend is not ugly. That nigga is not ugly. And all I know is he fucked, because she will put that shit out there all the time, like jokingly serious. Like,
no, you don't need to know that dick had my legs shaking. I had to tap out because this nigga made me come so many fucking times. You don't need to know how he sucks on my nipples or eats this pussy. Like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you asking for it. So, and nobody needs to know that shit. Keep that shit to yourself. Replay those memories in your head.
I cannot.
I cannot.
Oh, boy. But anyway, this was fun. Blake, it was a pleasure having you on the show. And
you can come back.
Welcome. With your open mind, we all are welcome you back again. Whenever you feel like it, you're welcome to come back. And we have some real spicy conversations, because sometimes we might hit you up to see if you want to join us back again. We do appreciate you. Every season we do have a male show, an all male show. Every season we have. Yes, every season we have one episode where we have like a group of men that come on and voice their opinion, and it's a no judgment zone. We ask them all kind of questions that females don't want to know, or whatever, or vice versa, or things that you want to say that you feel like you can't say, or whatever. So it's a good show. We get a lot of viewers, those shows, whatever. I'm dying having this conversation, but I want to thank you, and I want to welcome you back anytime. And again, we're here each and every Friday at 8:00. So tell a friend to tune in with us. And see you guys next Friday, same time, same place. All right, see you guys later.
At the right time, not the same